Solid Hill TDS, what's up? Yeah, come on. I.O.W. Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. Hey. L Boogie with the hot flame, ashtray full of top names, little tree for your membrane. This the night hour time frame. I just snatched up a 6-pack, got my hands on a lid pack, whipping up a little batch of snacks. Yeah, man, I think I'm all set. Late night, can't sleep. Go ahead and just tap in. Better grab you a cold one, and we about to get some laps in. Wild card on the microphone, he'll hit you with a couple flurries. Y'all need to just strap in for some entertainment sports commentary. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. Hey. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Hey.
Give me a second, let me light up real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome to the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition, hosted by Mr. Modelo himself. You already know the name by now. You know what I'm saying? Wild Card Mark. You already know the vibe. Pull up, let's go.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark.
About to set the bar, MJ and Wild Card Mall. Yeah, it's your boy Wild Card Mall in the building. And if you see my face and you see my partner's face, that's my brother from another, my co-host MJ from NJ, rocking the 15. Hey, don't get it twisted. That the 15. Guess what 15 it is, y'all? Guess what 15 it is? Hey, give him a second, MJ. Hold on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it to him, dog. Tell him what 15 it is. Take it, Neil. It's Tebow. Rocking the Tebow tonight, my man. Rocking
yes,
the Tebow. Yes, sir. How you doing, bro?
The Florida one's packed away, so y'all got to pull out the.
I figured you did it for your man Tebow, Mr. Florida Gator himself.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
How you doing, bro?
I'm getting by, man. All this medical shit, keeping me busy.
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. Hard times don't last. Tough people do. So all it is just a phase, bro. You already know what it is. We don't keep it pushing, and you already know we always keep you in our well wishes, man. So like I said, tough times don't last. Tough people do. That's all that matters, man. You toughed in a $2 steak at Waffle House, bro. So don't even worry about it, bro. You good.
Man, they $2 at the Waffle House steak. So
I don't know, but hey, it's tough though.
But I do know 9 out of 10 Waffle Houses we walking into, you guarantee to see a brawl. Them mothers always be fighting in Waffle Houses, bro. Throwing chairs,
talk, man. Real talk. I've never eaten at a Waffle House sober. Never. I don't even know if the food's any good because every time I ate it, I was pissy drunk. So I don't even know if it's any good. I'm being like dead ass serious, dog. I could not tell you that Waffle House food is any worth a damn. Because I've never eaten sober, man. Like Waffle House is a joint that you go to after the club let out, you know, in your early 20s. You party and you've been drinking, you know, do a little smoky smoke. You might even but regardless of whatever you do, Waffle House is a joint you go to like it's like the pre-party before the after party.
Correct.
That's what Waffle House is. But hey, give me my hash browns, covered, topped. Give me the diced with the onions. So it's like the onions, the chili, and the cheese. I can't remember the slang lingo for it.
Queso?
No, it's like American. It's like American sliced cheese on it with the chili and the onions. Like that's what I get on the hash browns. And like, give me like 2 eggs, scrambled, and a side of bacon, and that's what I get at Waffle House. I'll be smashing that drink. But like I said,
what's your cholesterol at?
Oh man, hey, back in the days, I didn't even care, man. That was like in my 20s. Now I wouldn't even dare eat that shit, bro. Come
on, you know better.
Yeah, I know better, bro. I know better, man. Hey, you talking about shit that stick to you? Hey, once you hit 30, that shit
goddamn ribs, bro. That's real talk. Straight to your ribs.
Hey, as always, me and MJ doing good. So let's get the preliminary shit out the way, all the shit that keeps the advertisement and popping. As always, that was my man 40 Water. Y'all call him 40 Water. Y'all call him Silent Hill TDS. You see it on the bottom of the screen. Going over to Hitchhikers on YouTube. Go show my guy some love on his YouTube channel. And of course, while you over there, I.O.W. Sports Network for Facebook, Instagram, and most importantly, the YouTube channel where you can follow us, like, share, subscribe, and check out all the content that we got I.O.W. Sports related. And we appreciate all the love and support. And then, of course, you can follow us on Twitter, I.O.W. Sports 1. You want to chop it over with me personally, the Wildcard Mar, KC Wildcard Mar on Twitter, Wildcard Mar on Facebook and Instagram. And hey, man, let's give a shout out to Let's Talk Sports over on the YouTube channel. So if you're watching over there, just be so kind, hop on over to I.O.W. Sports Network on YouTube and give us a like, share, and follow as well. But much love to damn Let's Talk Sports. My man Dan over there. Shout out to Double J, G Money, Soul Man, Mikey T, 613 Fate Productions, the whole 613 Fate Productions, and of course when you talk about it, the Man Cave Sports Podcast. Shout out to Man Down Sports and the Melvin Wall and the crew over there. So, hey, now that we got that out the way, let's get down to some business, man, because you already know what it is, MJ. You already know what it is. Not only is it Taco Tuesday, but that, hey.
Taco Tuesday.
Hey, we got some top plays of the night, dog. And I got some juicy ones for you, dog. You gonna like these. I think you like these. I got a good feeling you're gonna like these, MJ. So here's one. All right, here's the first one. And I'm just gonna play this. And just to get you, I might be a little biased by it, but anyway, don't play. Let's check it out.
Shallow left center field, and it will be caught by Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr. came out of nowhere. And a diving play away from the infield.
Give it to me, Bobby Witt Jr.
What I've been telling you about him, man.
I know, no, hey, you ain't got to tell me. You got to tell the people. Because Bobby Witt Jr., man, he's going to be, he's part of that little crop of very good young talent that's in the Major League Baseball. He was a top prospect, obviously gets to the Royals just because, we haven't been doing so well lately. And, Bobby Witt Jr., man, he's like one of those anything do it all type of baseball players. As you saw the play in the infield, literally going out to center field to snag that ball, can hit for power, hit for average. Honestly, once he gets it all together, and MJ, you could back me up on this. I think Bobby Witt's going to be I mean, you're gonna talk about him like you would like the Bryce Harpers and the Mike Trouts. Once he gets it all together, still relatively young. Still got some maturing to do with his game, and just eventually he'll end up being that new wave of leader in Kansas City. He's going to learn a lot from Salvador Perez on how to be a leader down there in Kansas City. So look out for Bobby Witt. Hey, and next top play, you get 2 for 1, y'all. Y'all got 2 for 1. So check this out. This happened with the Portland Trail Blazers and the Memphis Grizzlies. And literally, you get 2 highlights in 1 clip, and it's going to be dope. Check this out.
Now, you coached Drew Eubanks as part of a Pac-12 team in Australia, Mike. Remember that correct?
Yeah, Drew Eubanks' hops is not that quick, though. Morant's on the hunt.
Mays, a drop-off, and Sharp responds with a pack of his own.
Well, we said we were going to have an exciting night. Back-to-back dunks like that, it's exciting.
Morant posterizing Drew Eubanks. That man is a family. Timeout, Memphis.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube.
Hey, did you hear my man? He said that man has a family.
I was just going to say his last statement. No, he don't. Not no more. He coming home and babe be like, bro, pack your shit. But baby, no, pack your shit, dude. You just got some of these nuts on your chin, dude. Get out.
Hey, bro. Hey, you got a point. Hey, when you get yammed on like that, get put on a poster and just literally got demoralized, your manhood just got taken away from you. Like when that happens to you, there's no way you can go home talking shit to your lady. There's no way you can go home talking shit to your kids. Matter of fact, your kids and your lady are looking at you, be like, bro, you just gonna embarrass us like that? Just get posterized like that?
You ain't going home that night. You ain't going home that night. You stay in a hotel or something. You catch it in a room at the Holiday Inn or Express Inn. I don't know what they got.
You're chilling at the Holiday Inn.
Wife's like, he calls after the game. Hey, baby, she's like, no, don't even go home. Like,
Hey, man,
already locked. The alarm is set. Don't even come home.
Hey, matter of fact, hey, Shorty gonna be like, hey, I already locked the top lock. You can't get in the house. You might as well go in, stay at the homie's house, stay at your mama's house. Stay somewhere else. But no, you need to get your get back before you step back in this house, bro.
Mama might not even accept them.
Hey.
I'm like, boy, what did I teach you? What did I teach you?
I ain't raised no bitch now.
When you was throwing them bales of hay, what did I teach you?
Boy, I'm telling you, dog, you can't sit there and just get yammed on and just think you just gonna talk shit to any and everybody, especially because you already know your boys is gonna get on you. You know what I'm saying? Your boys is gonna get on you. Your lady gonna get on you. Your fam gonna get on you. It's like especially those in your circle, bro. They gonna get on you. Like they gonna.
First they gonna say them in the locker room like, bro, what
hey, you got a point. Hey, as a teammate, yo, I gotta give you the business, dog. Like you. Like, bro, you just got embarrassed on. You got your thong, dog.
Like, bro, what were you thinking?
Hey, but y'all called too.
If you're gonna challenge the job, at least make sure he don't throw it down. You foul that motherfucker hard, but you do it clean.
He said, "This man has a family."
Yeah, he had a family.
He had a family.
He had a family. He gonna come home to an empty house like fucking Will Smith.
Yo, that's wild. That's wild. Man, crazy way to start the show with the top play of the night. It's just weird.
He went left and then threw it down right.
Oh no, it was crazy. That was absolutely nuts. So let's keep it in the basketball realm. And I'm gonna play a little interview for y'all. It's about 4 minutes, so just bear with me. But I think it's important because I want to put this topic to bed. obviously the women's championship Sunday, very polarizing. Talked about it all day at a nauseating amount Monday. We talked about it both at the day show and kind of touched on it a little bit on a late night owl show. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna play the interview because Caitlin Clark herself finally came out and spoke, and I just want to go ahead and play the interview. We'll dissect it, talk about it, whatnot. But for the most part, this will probably be the last time on I.O.W. sports content we'll probably talk about the Caitlin Clark situation. For me personally, it's starting to run its course, but just because of the fact that Caitlin herself came out and talked, I just feel like is one of those things that is necessary that we hear from Caitlin Clark herself, because obviously a lot of people are going to have a lot to say, but I want to hear what she has to say. So here we go, y'all. Let's check this out.
Honestly, I haven't been on social media a ton since, we lost. But I think the biggest thing is, it was a competitive, super, super fun game. And I think that's what's going to bring more people to our game. I think the viewership speaks for itself over the past, tournament run. But even before that, our Big Ten tournament championship game had, huge amount of viewers as well. So, I'm just lucky to be on that stage, competing against some of the best players. And I think people are really starting to realize how good our game is, how good the product is. So when you turn on the TV, they understand it. They keep coming back for more, but all the credit in the world to LSU. They played tremendous. They made a lot of tough shots on us, but Kim Mulkey's one of the best coaches of all time. So you got to give them a lot of credit. But I think we have so much to be proud of, and that's what Coach Bluder told us after the game is don't hang your head, hold it high, because you have a lot to celebrate, a lot to be proud of, and you made a lot of history for the state of Iowa.
I know you don't want to dwell on it, but this controversy and Angel Reese took a lot of criticism in a way that you hadn't. What do you think might account for the difference there?
I think the biggest thing is, we're all competitive. We all show our emotions in a different way. Angel's tremendous, tremendous player.
Now, you saw that. You heard how homeboy tried to set that up, right? I just hope that everybody saw that. Like, he really did try to set that up. I thought that was quite humorous. Just a quick pause in the interview, and it's going to come right back.
I love her game. The way she rebounds the ball, scores the ball is absolutely incredible. I'm a big fan of her, and even the entire LSU team. Like I said, they played an amazing game. So, I don't think there should be any criticism for what she did. I honestly didn't see it when the game was going on. And like I said, I haven't been on social media really at all. I'm just trying to reflect back on, what this team did and enjoy every single second with my teammates, because we have two really good seniors that are moving on from our team that have given a lot. And, they've been some of my best friends, while I've been here at the University of Iowa. So I'm just lucky enough that, I got to play on that stage and have that opportunity with them. And I believe I get to play for one of the best coaches of all time, and Coach Bluder. And she believes in me more than anybody ever has. So, I'm just more than anything lucky.
As we've been saying, a lot of people have been talking about it, but, one of the things people talk about is race as a component of this. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't think Angel should be criticized at all. No matter which way it goes, she should never be criticized for what she did. I'm just one that competes, and she competed. So I think everybody knew there was going to be a little trash talk in the entire tournament. It's not just me and Angel. So, I don't think she should be criticized. Like I said, LSU deserves it. They played so well. And like I said, I'm a big fan of hers.
Do you think the focus on this suggests that we hold women to a different standard than men?
Yeah, I think men have always had trash talk. That's what it's been. And I think more and more people, as they turn on the game, they're appreciating it for what it is. I'm just lucky enough that I get to play this game and have emotion and wear it on my sleeves. And so does everybody else. So that should never be torn down. That should never, be criticized, because I believe that's what makes this game so fun. That's what draws people to this game. That's what draws it to the pro level, to college level, to the high school level. So either way, it doesn't matter. You should be able to play with that emotion. That's what makes it so fun. Nobody wants to tune in and not see people, be competitive and passionate about what they're doing across any sport. That's how it should be. So I believe that's, what it should be. And that's how I'm going to continue to play. That's how every girl should continue to play. So I'm just lucky enough that, we have fans support us and, want to watch that type of basketball.
Obviously, Caitlin, not the outcome you would hope for, but how do you build on that experience of losing in the final?
I think, appreciating what we did and understanding how hard it was to get there, and how much hard work that it takes to get to that point. I'm lucky enough that I get to play on that level. But also, we came up one game short. So why not, go back to work even harder. And obviously we lost 2 really good seniors, like I said. And, I think we can get back to that point. Obviously it takes a lot of hard work. You got to win some really tough games. We had tough matchups, all throughout the tournament. We were challenged. So that's what you love about the NCAA tournament. I think it's the hardest postseason tournament in all of sport. And all you can do is, continue to get better and continue to work hard. But I think it gives you a little fire moving forward.
So there we go. You heard it from the horse's mouth. What you got to say about it, MJ? Pieces and things you could take away from what Caitlin Clark said right there.
Pieces I could take off of that. There's quite a few of them. Number one, she made it a point to tell everybody don't make this about race. Okay. These are 2 competitors playing.
Mm-hmm.
Color of the skin shouldn't matter at all. Mm-hmm. She took it in stride. Reese did it to her back. Whether she said she didn't see it or she did, whatever. But she took it in stride, walked off. They just got their ass whooped.
Yeah.
Reese plays with a lot of fire, as does Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
And women shouldn't be looked down or shouldn't be criticized for celebrating and showing the passion they do for the sport that they love.
Bingo.
But us as men, we do it and we get celebrated for it.
Yeah.
All they want is to be included. Like, hey, we may not be as good as the men, but here we are. We could put good product out there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't chastise us for like you said, wearing her heart on her sleeve and showing that emotion on the court. Shouldn't get criticized for that. Absolutely. She also gave her respect to Reese and LSU for one hell of a game. But I also like what you said at the end, this is what kids do, in high school and college and pros. This is the product that they want to see. Don't knock the dick in the dirt. You know what I mean? When they're trying to build something. Well, will they ever get as big as the NBA? Probably not. But if you could get to quarter of the NBA size, a third of it.
Hey, if we get continuous 9.9 million views, you're winning. If you get that on a continuous basis, and I'm not gonna sit here and say that's gonna happen every year that the women's tournament is going to bring in national champion, going to bring in 9.9. But I tell you what, even though it was a blowout, it was more exciting than that men's national championship. And we said it, the women's tournament was by far, we both thought it was better than the men's. And that's not gassing that. It's not gassing the ladies up. Just look at the product. Like I had a lot of times on my TV, I was watching the women's tournament than the men's.
I agree. I agree.
I mean, that's just facts.
Because for me, once Arizona got knocked out, that was basically it for me with the fucking tournament. But I did tune in because I love college basketball. Because I love watching that over NBA because these kids got something to play for.
Yeah,
they're trying to get that next level, so they're leaving it all out on the court.
Yeah,
and I love watching like real basketball being played.
Yeah,
whether men's or women. But the women's
men's and women's, I love it.
But the women's tournament this year really took a step forward.
Big time.
Big time.
I mean, like we said the other day, you said the words last night, big time. You said star power. Caitlin Clark brought the star power. Angel Reese, LSU brought the star power. Undefeated South Carolina brought some star power. All three of those teams were in the Final Four. You brought star power to at least, such a great tournament. And not only that, just to pretty much round this off about whole Caitlin Clark. I'm glad that she spoke out. I'm glad that she came out and said everything that I know we've been saying on I.O.W. sports shows. I know that there's another few people that's, ain't on mainstream talking that talk that real shit, that's been saying the same thing. Like, yo, they are playing a sport. They are being competitive. Like, bruh, I've been to pickup games in a playground or a YMCA or just out there hooping, and it gets competitive. You talk shit. You just do. It's like second nature. Now, you do know, obviously, some people's lines are further back than others, so you kind of got to gauge each other out, especially if you don't know anybody. You kind of got to gauge it on how far you can go with the shit talking. Because I seen some shit. Somebody said shit talking going too far, and somebody getting beat up, or somebody popped the trunk. I've seen it. So, and if you don't know what me,
and this is the time I wish that some of my boys were watching or listening, where they could comment and they could tell you the same thing. Like, the street ball we played, man, we ain't playing no fouls. Unless you drew blood or like really, really hit the deck, there was no foul. You know what I mean? And where I grew up, this little town, I shit you not, Lamar, they had, like the 10-foot rims, and then they had a connected court that were 7-foot rims.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you playing on 7-foot rims, you trying to yam on everybody every time.
Oh yeah, you try to yam. So I mean, now that she spoke,
but it got real intense.
Oh yeah, intensity, but it's still showing emotion. So I like kind of what you said. I love everything that Caitlin said. Let's stop the double standard when it comes to showing emotions and saying that women shouldn't be allowed to show emotions. I was seeing stuff like, yo, why they wearing makeup? Why they wearing eyebrows and eyelashes? I'm like, yo, let them be them. Let them be them.
Dude, that's what they choose to do. That's what they choose to wear. Like, dude, like, look at Dennis Rodman. The motherfucker dressed like a woman. Motherfucker wore a dress and shit.
He married himself. Like,
you know what I'm saying? You got Russell Westbrook wearing fucking nut huggers all the time. You got Anthony Davis wearing capris. LeBron wearing that pink tutu.
I saw that picture. I don't know if it's real or not, but either way, that's I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he wore it. For real, I wouldn't be surprised if he wore it. But
I don't give a fuck if it's fake. It's real.
But to your point, to tie it on in, you're right. Let these people be their people. You let the men build their character, and we what's funny. We always talk about how the sports entertainment factor, like WWE, is starting to bleed into NBA and NFL and other sports. Like, you let these guys in the NBA and the NFL build their characters as if they're being a wrestler character. You let them build their persona.
Yeah.
What's wrong with the women building a persona that's a portion of them on the court, but it's not like true indicative of what they are off the court? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the problem with that?
It's not who they are. Like, why am I going to pretend to be this when this is what I really am?
Because the Iowa Hawkeye guard, Caitlin Clark, on the court, that's just a piece of her. That's not 100% of her off the court. Angel Reese, that's not 100% her, off the court. Like, that's a portion of her. Like, we can't just sit here and pretty much just throw them in the box.
What you know is what you know on them on the court. The skills they have and the shit talking that they do. That's what you know about them.
Hey.
Unless you really dig into them, like.
But you know what?
Fan, that's all you would know.
But you know what's funny? I caught what she also said. She said it wasn't just me and Angel. This is a competitive tournament. This was shit talking through in the whole tournament. Like from round one to the damn championship. I'm talking shit and trying to bust your ass. Pause. So it's like this is sports. Like, you can't ask for the women to like, hey, we're not watching your product because it's not competitive. It doesn't give us that sports feel. So when they give you the sports feel, you can't bitch them on now. They gave you what you wanted. Did we not get good content from the whole women's tournament? They gave you what we asked for. Matt,
I'll tell you what.
Did they not give us what we asked for?
I'll tell you what. The only other women's tournament that I watched this much of was when Arizona made the run 2 years ago to the title game.
Yeah,
I watched every one of those games that year because they had something special over there, and I was hoping for the win. I didn't think they were going to win, but I was hoping for it. But outside of like years prior to that, I'd watch the Final Four in the final game, but I would never watch round of 64. Round of 32. I'm not watching Louisiana Tech of Monroe, whatever the fuck that school name is, Louisiana Monroe, playing, Tennessee and getting rolled by 50.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, come on, Pat Summitt was putting them teams out back in the day.
Oh,
she was her and Gina was putting they was going like toe to toe, like literally. They were pretty much having like a recruiting war, bro. For my wrestling fans,
it was just churning. They were churning women out, like
churning pro players out left and right. And literally, from my wrestling heads, it literally reminded me of the Monday Night Wars. It was like back and forth, dog.
Yeah, they had
I agree with you.
Some really good battles back in the day. Those two teams.
I agree with you, point blank, Jay. Hey, whatever they decide to do, if they want to have press on nails while they hooping, they want to rock the colorful shoes, colorful hair, makeup, and eyelashes. I don't give a damn. Can Shorty hoop? And they was hooping. All right, that's point blank. Period. They was hooping. If you say that you love sports and you love basketball, you can't sit here and tell me to my face that you did not enjoy that women's tournament. So they gave us what we asked for. Let's not bitch and moan. Quit the double standards. Quit it. It's sports. It's sports. That's exactly what it is. And like, we can't continue to keep trying to take something that ain't, make something out of nothing. It's nothing. Quit the shit. Like, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. So, I mean, like I said, we're going to move on because we're going to put that to bed. Caitlin Clark finally spoke out. She said what she said. All right. She said what she said.
She spoke the truth. Now let it go.
Let it go.
It's
time
over.
To move on.
It's
done. It's done. And as we move on, and hopefully the rest of the world can, man, there's some big news out of the NFL. Some juicy.
D-Hop get traded?
Oh, no.
Hey,
trust me.
Kyler Murray is healed? Nah.
Hey, but I'm telling you what.
JJ Watt returning?
Nah. That damn sure ain't happening.
Show me the money playing?
So check this out. I had to definitely send this to Max. I was like, yo, we got to talk about this. So Arizona Cardinals owner Michael Bidwill is accused of gross misconduct, including cheating, discrimination, and harassment, in an arbitration claim found Tuesday by former Cardinals executive Terry McDonough to NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell. McDonough maintained that both he and the former Cardinals head coach Steve Wilkes were left with no choice but to follow Bidwill's plan to use burner phones to communicate with former Arizona general manager Steve Keim, while Keim was serving a 5-week suspension after pleading guilty to an extreme DUI in Arizona. McDonough said he still has the phone, which he said contains the evidence of the cheating scandal as well as additional documentation. In a detailed response sent to ESPN, the Cardinals strongly denied the allegations, calling them outlandish. We are reluctantly obliged to provide a public response along with broader context for some disappointing and irresponsible actions by Terry McDonough An external public relations advisor to the Cardinals, Jim McCarthy, said in a statement, claims he has made in an arbitration filing are widely false, reckless, and opportunistic ploy for financial gain. Our position was consistent with many efforts we've made to accommodate Terry during his time with the team, despite difficulties in his personal life and his often volatile demeanor toward colleagues. The statement from McCarthy said, "That's why we are saddened to see that Terry is now lashing out at our organization with disparagements and threats that are absurdly at odds with the facts. This unnecessary and vindictive action by Terry was intended to malign his co-workers, our owner Michael Bidwill, and our team with outlandish accusations." Yo, this joint is wild, and it goes on for a minute for the story. So like, if you read that joint,
a lot more to the story if you dig into it and read it.
So this dude said he got a phone, bro. Like it's kind of like nowadays, just because we know how the NFL operates. All right, when there's money involved. Hey Jay, that was my first thought. If you're cheating, you gotta make sure you win something, dog. I mean, when the Patriots were cheating, they won, bro. If you're gonna cheat, let's win something. How many games did they win with Steve Wilkes? What, 1, 2? Because he only get 1 year and he got fired, so it was only like 2 or 3 win season. So hey,
I think they was 4-12 that year, 3-13.
Well, damn, didn't they suck at cheating, dude?
I don't think it was 2.
Like, you suck at cheating if you only get 4 wins out the season.
Yeah.
like you may as well just try to do it straight and just lose. Because how the hell are you gonna cheat and still lose?
How you gonna get fired on your day off? Man, you said they got me on camera stealing boxes.
like,
man, what the hell you doing stealing boxes?
Hey, you trying to build a treehouse? Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro? How the hell do you suck at cheating? But here's the thing. Just because, MJ, we know how the NFL operates. Obviously, if the Patriots was called cheating, we can't sit here and act like there weren't other teams trying to cheat, find an advantage. All right, so let's not be naive. All right, let's not act like, oh my gosh, the Patriots. You know, let's be honest. As much as I despise the Patriots, they got caught, but let's not act like, there's not other teams, trying to, find an advantage. So let's start right there.
Get that upper hand.
Yeah. So let's start right there. All right. So let's not fake the funk. Let's start right there. But the fact of the matter is that if homeboy is saying that he has a burner phone and he has evidence, I need Steve Wilkes to speak on this. You know what I'm saying? Because because the moment he dropped Steve Wilkes' name in there, we got to hear from Steve Wilkes now. I'm just saying.
You know they were protecting him today, trying to kind of think of something they could come out with tomorrow in a rebuttal.
I mean, the public relations guy, he's going to do what he's supposed to do.
Absolutely.
He's going to come out and outright, he's lying. He's full of shit. And, quickly turn around and say, hey, well, he was being an asshole and going through some personal shit. This is a money ploy.
These allegations are outlandish.
Outlandish. But here's the thing, MJ.
Amongst other big words he threw out there.
But here's the thing, MJ. Haven't we not have countless owners in the NFL being found guilty of misconduct, inappropriate behavior? Didn't the Dolphins just lose a draft pick because Stephen Ross, the owner, was pretty much tampering like crazy behind the scenes?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there an issue with the Arizona? Oh, no, that was the Suns. Never mind.
Yeah, different.
Wrong sport, right state, wrong sport. I was about to say,
bro.
Let's say what wasn't the Cardinals? Didn't they have a problem with their ownership? And I was like, no, Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, I mean, Phoenix Suns. I get what you're saying, but I mean, like, but we can't sit here and just not, come up with reasons to believe what Terry McDonough was saying. I mean, the NFL has given us countless reasons to believe him, time after time. I mean,
this dude, you ever had a bird phone?
Nah, I ain't never need one.
You never had a bird phone, okay?
Nah, I ain't never need one, bro. hey, come on, bro.
I never had a bird phone either.
Bro, if you need burner phone, that means you got something that needs to not be seen by nobody. That's what a burner phone is for. There's some stuff in there that's you either talking to somebody that you ain't supposed to. I got messages that if they see the light of day, it's gonna be a media shitstorm. So like a burner phone is for something like that got incriminating shit on it.
It has its name in itself. Burner phone. When you're done with it, you're supposed to burn it.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
You're supposed to get rid of it. You ain't supposed to hold it.
But I ain't mad at Terry McDonough. If he says he got the burner phone, obviously you keep that as this might get out of jail free card right here, bro.
Yeah, so he saw the big picture. He says, okay, down the line, they want to fuck with me, I got something for their ass.
Hey, I mean, we don't know if this situation is gonna work in his favor. Because if I'm the Cardinals, man, I'm getting me the money you got. I'm getting a top lawyer to say, yo, this dude is blackmail. Get this shit tossed. So I mean, I don't know how this shit is gonna play out, but let's be real. If you got the burner phone, man, I need to see it. I need to hear it. I need to the details need to come out about it. And Steve Wilkes got to talk. He gotta have the moment his name was dropped. Yeah, sorry, pimp. You gonna have to talk one way or another, subpoena or not.
Because here's the thing, if McDonough is telling the truth, that they were issued the burner phones, in order to use them, and Wilkes knows that, he knows the possibilities of what could be on that phone. So he might be thinking like, oh shit, he still got that phone?
Yeah. Hey, and think about this too, MJ. If I'm Steve Wilkes, who should have got the Carolina Panthers job, in my opinion, but that's another topic for another day on another show.
Yeah.
But if I'm him, do I really want to be involved with this? Because you don't want this to be a situation where it stalls his coaching career. You know what I'm saying?
Like it is with Flores.
Yeah, you don't want that shit. You don't want this shit stalling your coaching career, being involved with this. So I don't. To be honest, as much as I'm sitting here, I would like to Steve Wilkes to say something, maybe corroborate or say nah, this ain't it. Nah, he lying. Or now I'm really kind of thinking like just for his sanity or his possibilities of being, a coach in the NFL, on some real, it might be. I would advise him to
pipe down, shut your lip.
Don't say shit. Because if I'm Steve Wilkes, you're no longer with that organization. What does this do for your career? Do you get any kind of gain from this? If I'm Steve Wilkes, me personally, I don't see anything that he could gain from being part of this charades or whatever, this allegations or if it goes anywhere. I wouldn't want to be part of it if I'm Steve Wilkes, because I mean, elephant in the room, he's a minority coach. Like we already know how NFL operates with minority coaches. So I wouldn't. I was
gonna say, like, I can see his name being dragged. I can see his name being dragged through the mud.
Yeah. Hey, stay far away from me. Yep. I don't want none of this. Yep. Matter of fact, if I'm Steve Wilkes right now, I'm calling Terry Donahue. I'm like, yo, hey, shut the hell up and keep my name out your mouth. Don't even. Nah, I don't want none of this. Shut the hell up. Don't put my name in your mouth no more. You put my name in your mouth one more again, we gonna have some problems. It's gonna be some furniture moving, and it's gonna be a whole bunch of flower bringing and slow singing. You put my name in your mouth one more again.
Like Dre said in 2002 in the song, you know, keep my name out your mouth and we can keep it the same.
Because my thing is like, I don't see anything Steve Wilkes it's not going to further his coaching career. Oh, we're going to make you a head coach because you decide to be a whistleblower. No, that's not how these good old boys work in the NFL. Oh, we got a whistleblower. Yeah, you'll be coaching in USFL or XFL. That's as close as coaching you gonna get.
No. What they do? They would tease them. You know, they'll throw them a couple coordinator jobs here and there. You know, and get their fucking hopes up like they've been doing. You know, pump them up. All right, you know, get them a couple interviews here, there, the other place. And we decide to go with, you know, the way dude.
That's a possibility. Just dangle the carrot in front of them.
Because think about the, you know, the Rooney Rule.
Yeah.
The fact that you have to even have that rule in place is telling you something.
Hey, Steve Wilkes got to think. He got to think of the ramifications if he gets involved in this.
He's got to think down the line, not this, you know, not this season or next season. If you want to continue in the NFL,
MJ, his future and his family.
Yeah.
He got to think about his future and his family. Bruh, you better put the family picture on the damn Pfizer, flip it down, and before you decide to pick up a phone, you better look at that. You better decide what your future want to be.
It better be there as soon as you open your wallet, right there.
Hey man,
you know what I mean. When you turn your cell phone on, right there.
Bro, he don't gain shit from being involved in this. I just don't see it. I really got to retract about him being part of this. Bruh. Hey, you want some of this too, old man? No.
I don't know why you always come over here and mess with them boys.
For real, bro. Look. Nah, bro. It's time.
I'm just gonna tuck my chain.
I'm just gonna tuck my chain. Oh man. Let's do some quick NBA quick hits, man. Because we had all three MVP candidates in the building doing action. You had Embiid in action, you had Jokic in action, and then you had Giannis in action. So you know, we kind of gonna go down the stat sheet real quick and just, you know, kind of see how all three of these fine gentlemen who are in this MVP race did. Obviously,
yeah. What game you want to start with so I can pull up the stat on my end so I could read it?
Yeah, let's go Jokic first. Okay, so let's start right here. So Jokic, unfortunately, his team did not get the victory. 103 to 124 to the Houston Rockets. I think that's an embarrassing loss. That's truly an embarrassing loss.
And Denver had their full squad going.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because I see Aaron Gordon playing, Michael Porter Jr. playing, Jokic played 25 minutes. So, I mean, Jamal Murray. So, it kind of just looks like they just really just kind of just – I'm not saying that they threw the towel in, but they just
Murray must have gotten hurt.
Yeah, he only played 9 minutes. So, but for the most part, I mean, you know, 25 minutes. Aaron Gordon plays 33. So does Michael Porter Jr. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope does 25 minutes. But Jokic only put up 14 points, 10 boards. So it gets to double-double, 8 turnovers. That's not looking good for an MVP candidate down the stretch. I don't care what you say. You play 25 minutes, you got 8 turnovers, bro. That ain't looking too pretty.
8 turnovers, 2 steals, 3 blocks.
Yeah. So play some defense. I give him that.
8 turnovers. Dude, he was a plus minus of minus 21.
Yeah, that's not looking too pretty. Not an efficient night. Let's go over to Milwaukee Bucks And Washington Wizards, obviously the Bucks take care of business. Giannis, a pretty efficient night, 9 of 16. Got to work on his free throws, 10 of 17. Gets 11 rebounds, 10 assists, and 28 points. So he racks it up with the triple-double. But, hey, Giannis, I still got to, if I give Jokic the, talk junk about him with his 8 turnovers, we can't sit here and sleep on your 8 turnovers neither, sir. So,
he also had 2 steals, 1 block.
Yeah. So we're not going to, sit here and gloss over the fact that you got 8 turnovers as well. Hey, let's not get sloppy down the stretch, gentlemen. So come on, let's tighten up. And then let's go to 76ers and Celtics, who actually had a good game. I was able to catch the fourth quarter of that game. I'm going to tell you this. Philly, you got to close stuff out. I know you close it out tonight, but damn it, y'all did just about everything in y'all power to give this game up literally in the last seconds of this game. I don't know what y'all doing, but it's going to cost y'all in the playoffs. And we got to remember when they didn't close the door on Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks a couple of years ago when they was up in that series. So it's like, don't start setting the trend, fellas.
Yeah, I kid you not. My boy Carlos that I watch the games with, my neighbor, real good friend of mine. Me and him watch the Knicks games all the time, and that's the Knicks problem. They cannot close out games.
Yeah,
you never had. They haven't had like that closer, that go-to guy. Brunson's finally stepping into that role, but so many games this year, big leads. And then chop down to, single digits and either wind up with a loss or, 1 or 2 point win. It's like, why do you have to do that?
Yeah.
Why is it got to come to that? Like, why can't you close these teams out? Especially teams that you've been manhandling the whole game. And then all of a sudden, you blow a 16, 18 point lead. There's no excuse for that.
No, but luckily Philly closed it out. But if y'all go back and watch literally like the last minute of that game, y'all like, yo, put these dudes away, and they just didn't. It was very interesting to see. But I will say this: Boston has a 3-1 series lead on Philly. Going into tonight, Philly was 2-5 against Milwaukee and Boston, and the only 2 victories that they had were against Milwaukee.
Yep. I was just going to say that.
Yep. So that was their first victory against Boston all season, and that was in the season finale. Hey, it builds momentum going into the playoffs, because eventually between those 3 teams, somebody's going to get knocked out amongst the 3 of them because they're going to see each other. So they're 1, 2, and 3 in the standings. Milwaukee at 1, Boston 2. And Philly at 3. So to me right there, your champions coming of the East is coming out of those 3. I think that's pretty obvious for most people that are paying attention to what's going on in the East. And I'm not saying there's no hope for a Cleveland or a Knicks team who are not too far behind those 3 teams. It's just that
they're I can tell you as a Knicks fan, they're not on they're not on their level at all. If God forbid Knicks pull the fucking upset somehow, it would be like a miracle, but they don't have Knicks aren't there yet, they're not on that level.
Like I can see maybe Knicks or Cleveland taking one of those 3 teams to a 7-game series and making it real interesting. I can see that.
Like I said, I could see the Giants. I keep saying the Giants. I could see the Knicks giving Boston a problem.
Yeah.
They played them very well this year. Giannis, I think they split. I think they only played them twice. I know they beat the Bucks once.
And I will say this as well. Jaylen Brown did not play tonight. So that makes a huge difference about Boston and their performance. That makes a huge difference. So
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm just looking at the box score. Look at the shooting percentage. Like Jason Tatum, when he's off 7-20, 2 of 8 from downtown.
Yeah, and that's why I brought that up about Jaylen Brown not playing, because I think that makes a difference when he's not playing and how Jason Tatum, his offensive mindset is, because now he's thinking like, yo, I don't have that counterpart to really, go shot for shot with me. So it's pretty much, hey, let me just, see if I could get started and then facilitate after that. Or
he feels like he's got to carry the load.
Yeah, I mean that's understandable.
Of two players,
yeah,
in one.
That's understandable. I understand, but overall, Embiid had a great night. 20 of 25. That's very efficient. 12 of 13 from the line. Only took 1 3-point attempt, 13 boards, 6 assists, 2 blocks, only 3 turnovers, and the boy dropped 52. Oh my God, the man dropped 52. He was cooking in that fourth quarter. I can't even lie. But they almost wasted his performance, though, bro. They almost wasted his performance.
52 on a team that's considered top 5 defense in the league, top 3.
Boston, oh yeah.
Number 2 seed number 2 seed in the East, and you had absolutely no answer for him.
No, for some reason they was putting Grant Williams on him, and he's losing at least like 5 inches in size to Embiid. Probably even more than that.
Grant Williams got a decent, I think he's built a little bit.
Yeah, he's built a little, like he's thick. I mean, I'm never gonna call another man thick ever again, but it's like he's stocky.
This was at 56 minutes of it.
So I mean, like I get what you're saying, but still, like when you give up so much height difference to Joel Embiid, I just didn't understand that defensive strategy especially when like he dropped 52.
I mean, but who you realistically going to put on him?
Now you can't put Horford on him. He's too old and slow.
All right, Marcus Smart.
No, I mean honestly, that's to me that's a job for Robert Williams, man. Like, come on, that's a job for definitely Robert Williams. Which my thing is
he ain't played tonight.
And didn't play tonight. I don't know if he's hurt again or anything like that. But my thing is that's a job for him.
That guy can't stay on the court, man.
Nah, and to me that, and I'm glad you brought that up because that makes a huge difference for Boston. I think they play totally different for Boston. But no, I thought 3 different performances. I thought Embiid performed the best out of the 3 MVP candidates. Giannis did get his buckets, but you got to clean up those 8 turnovers. And Jokic, that's a bad loss, bro. You got 8 turnovers and you losing to the Houston Rockets. Like you should still play your 25 minutes, but you clean those 8 turnovers up and you blow Houston out the water. They got 20 wins. You just gave them their 20th win of the season. Like, what are we doing?
Not the Rockets. The Lakers beat the Rockets tonight. You're talking about
Lakers playing Jazz.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Oh no, you need to put that 99 bananas down, bro. Like
no, like I am not drinking at all.
Oh no, you're right. Lakers beat the Rockets. I'm tripping. I need to put the weed down. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro. I know I got shit going on up here that's wrong, but I'm looking at my phone here, and I'm looking like Tuesday, April 4th. Like, the fuck is he looking at? Like, am I crazy?
Yo, I'm bugging right now, bro.
Dude, I literally went back and I clicked Sunday, and then I clicked Tuesday again, and I saw the same fucking games. I'm like, I'm not wrong. I ain't crazy on this one.
Oh no, you talking about on the app? All right, yeah, no, because it's funny you said that. It literally just did that to me. So I went to Sunday, then I went to Tuesday, and then it didn't straighten up. So the Nuggets lost to the Rockets.
Yep.
And then the Lakers beat the Jazz in overtime. So that's a big win for the Lakers. I'll be honest about that. Let's do it.
The Warriors is in a dogfight. They're down. Warriors are up 115, 113 with 6.5 left in the fourth.
Yeah, who they playing? They playing the Thunder.
OKC.
Yeah. Hey, is it me? But I know the Warriors have been dealing with a lot of injuries, and they've been having players in and out of the lineup, but they just don't have that certain, swagger like they normally got. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, man.
I think it's because they haven't had. I don't think it. I think they haven't had a full team the entire year.
No, they haven't. They haven't.
None of these guys have played. Played on the court together. So once you get, you're supposed to be getting Wiggins back this weekend.
That's big.
I think Friday. I think Wiggins is supposed to be coming back. But
they need
look
him.
at tonight. Like Klay Thompson's not playing tonight.
They need his defense more than anything, if you ask me, because the way that the Warriors play, they easily turn their defense into offense so quick and so easy. So they miss his defense.
Especially when you got him and Draymond. Draymond is getting a little bit older, but he's still a great defender. So if you got, somebody like him, somebody like Wiggins, and then even Curry's not that bad of a defender. He's not the best, but he's pretty quick with his hands.
Oh yeah, he is.
They
Hey, but do not count them out in the playoffs if you do that, because they still got two great shooters that will drop 30 easily and can get the 40 quickly and can put a 50 burger on you at any moment in time. Please believe that. So do not. If you count the Warriors out coming out the West, you foolish. Let's get into some MLB quick hits. Let's spend 10 minutes. I know we're gonna do some overtime, but let's do it, man. Unfortunately, man, it took the Phillies 5 games to finally get the first victory, and unfortunately, they did against the Yankees, bro. Going into the 9th inning, y'all only had 2 hits.
Yeah, the Yankees wound up with 4 hits total.
Yeah, man.
And one of them was LeMahieu's solo shot in 9th inning.
Yeah. So
it
was tough night.
That's just win silence tonight. Hats off to the pitcher from Philly that I never heard of. Hats off.
Yeah, but I mean but come on, MJ, and you being a Yankees fan, you could probably agree with me on this. I mean, but that's what y'all always do. I mean, y'all line up with home run hitters, and then it's like y'all gonna lead the league in home runs, like y'all already are right now. And there's gonna be times where the bats go quiet. You're gonna have some games like that. And I think what kind of keeps the Yankees from always separating themselves from another contender in the American League is, there's some times where you might go some stretches where the bats go stupid cold, and you're just relying on your pitching to probably hold you over for maybe a week or 2 before your bats start waking up again. I mean, that's kind of been y'all MO.
Hey, think about it. Philadelphia was in the World Series last year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a bad loss. Granted they were 0-4, 0-5. But they're a better team than that.
Yeah.
Hey,
shout out to Kyle for getting his 200 home run.
Yeah,
he bombed that joint too. I saw that he bombed that joint too.
He's good. He's good ball player. Actually a good hitter. I'll say that. Defender, he sucks in the outfield, but but with the Yankees, I expect this. You're not going to win every game.
No,
you can't expect 5 to 8 runs every game, or 10 or plus games, 10 or more runs. There's going to be nights where just the pitcher has the better of you, and that's just how that's how it goes.
Hey,
There's not a team that just steamrolls, everybody, every series. You know what I mean? Like shit's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And it's only the game of the year, so not worried about it. They pitched 2 shutouts, already, so I'm not worried because plus they'll be getting their guys back. They're injured right now.
And Tampa Bay does what they normally do. They come out hot. They're on a 5-0 start. But like you said, there's a lot of games, a lot of baseball left. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting. I believe so. I think
Tampa Bay started off with like cupcakes.
Yeah, but I mean, let's be honest. Sometimes if it's almost like in basketball, sometimes you just need give me some layups. Start let me get my confidence up, and then let me start stepping back a little bit. So I mean, you can also look at it for the Tampa Bay Rays is let's stockpile some wins right now, get our momentum going, and get our confidence up, and then when you start getting to the meat of your schedule, against a better team, then see where you line up at. Where do you measure up at against these other good teams? And honestly, I mean, you know this. AL East is going to be very competitive. It's going to be very competitive. Definitely, you guys. I think the Rays might stick around for a minute, and I think Baltimore is going to give you fits as well. So I think those 3 teams right there in the AL East. Don't be surprised if all 3 of those teams, and I'm saying this right now, if they all end up in the postseason. That's just my opinion. Just because
I got 3 coming out of the East.
Yeah. So I mean, don't be surprised if that. I know Minnesota and Cleveland, they're both 4-1 right now. Minnesota's on the tear right now, so is Cleveland. By the way, on the Man Cave Sports Podcast, I think I would use I think he said Jose Ramirez is going to be my MVP candidate, so I'm gonna ride with him all year. Because man, just obviously being a Royals fan, I see him and he just does so much for the Cleveland Guardians. He does a lot for them. Steal bases, hits for average, home runs, and he's a little guy. He's like a mighty mouse.
He's the definition of that dude.
Oh yeah, he is that dude.
He is that dude.
You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of a more slightly bulkier Jose Altuve, if that makes sense. That's what he reminds me of.
I was gonna say along the same lines as a Rafael Devers.
Okay, I can rock with that. I can rock with that. Somehow the Mets are still hanging around. I don't know how they're doing that. Sitting at 3-3, sitting at 500, not looking too bad, but praise are coming out high.
Bro, look at the Mets score.
What, from tonight?
Yeah.
Did they get their doors kicked in? Oh yeah, they did. Oh, now, hey, don't sleep on Milwaukee.
Okay, 9-0.
Yeah, but I'm saying don't sleep on Milwaukee.
Milwaukee shut him out 10-0 yesterday.
Milwaukee's coming out to the hot start that I was hoping St. Louis would, and St. Louis has it. They're looking a little sluggish right now. So
St. Louis always does that though. They start off slow, and then come All-Star break, let's go.
That's all I got to say. Yeah, I mean they'll be around by the All-Star break. They'll start.
Always are.
Yeah, they'll start jockeying for position, especially around All-Star break, and then they'll start getting on that Clydesdale and jump right at the top of that division. But I'm not gonna sit here and cap, man. I think that division is between Milwaukee and St. Louis, between those 2 teams. I think the NL West is slightly competitive as well. I don't think it's to the degree as AL West. AL East. But that NL West is looking at the beginning of the season so far, looking very competitive. Dodgers do Dodgers things. For some reason they always stay loaded with people and loaded with talent. San Diego, man. I don't know to really think about them, man. I know you got all this money. You got Xander Bogaerts, Juan Soto. You got Tatis coming back, Machado. But damn it, it's like stop hovering around 500 and start flashing that talent that you got and all that money you've been spending. Like I need you to start separating yourselves,
bro. With that lineup, like how can you not win? It bothers me. I gotta check this out. All right, so we're looking at the Padres. All right, Padres lost again tonight. They lost to Arizona 8-6. All right, box score. San Diego. Okay. Their starting lineup. You got Trent Grisham leading off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You got Juan Soto batting second. You got Manny Machado batting third. You got Xander Bogaerts batting fourth. Jake Cronenworth batting fifth. We just signed that big extension.
Why would you not put Bogaerts leading off?
I wouldn't lead him off either. He's one of your more power hitters.
Yeah.
Trent Grisham's good. He's a good leadoff batter. I would, I wouldn't change that. I would keep him up there. After Cronenworth, they had Matt Carpenter in the lineup. They're catching Austin Nola, and then right field. I think his name is David Dahl, I guess.
I heard David Dahl.
And then their third baseman, Kim. He's batting 294. So once you get Tatis back,
you gotta slide. You gotta put him right after Juan Soto. You gotta slide that lineup down.
And here's the crazy part, okay? They DH Manny Machado tonight. They also have Nelson Cruz on their lineup on their team. So
first of all, I got Nelson Cruz. He's my ultimate DH. That's what he's gonna do. That's what Nelson Cruz is for.
They were probably just giving Manny a day off. Like off his
field.
feet.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah, but that's why they did sign Nelson Cruz to be their DH. Manny Machado's their third baseman.
Yeah. Hey, that's built-in load management for the Major League Baseball. For those who don't know,
tell them.
You want a day off? No. We still need your bat, dog. We still need your bat, dog. Go ahead and DH, dog. We still need your bat, dog. Go DH, man.
Go pull in a Tony.
Hey man, I like how you be throwing them digs on the time
there. Fucking dude's batting like 260.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait you, man. Hey man, but that's our show, man. Man, I love it, man. Great stuff today. I love it, MJ. Man, appreciate everybody chopping it up with us. We did a little overtime this side because I know I wanted to make sure that we get some MLB quick hits in there. But y'all know what the deal is. You see all the social media stuff on the bottom of the page. Going over the I.O.W Sports Network, Facebook, Instagram, and most importantly, YouTube, where all the content is at. I.O.W Sports 1 on the Twitter. You want to chop it up with me personally?
Share, subscribe.
You heard what my man MJ said. Like, share, subscribe to all that YouTube content on the YouTube page.
Spread the word.
Yeah,
get it out there.
Spread the word. And then, of course, if you want to chop it up with me personally, the Wildcard Mar, KC Wildcard Mar on Twitter, Wildcard Mar on Facebook and Instagram. Shout out to Let's Talk Sports YouTube channel. So if you're watching the simulcast over there, just be so kind and flip on over to YouTube, I.O.W Sports Network, our YouTube channel. And just give us a like, share, subscribe.
Let's talk.
Yeah. Shout out to Jay Jones, my man G Money, Soul Man, Mikey T, 613 Fate Productions, D-Man K Sports Podcast, Melvin Wall and the crew, 2 E's. Melvin Wall and the whole Man Down Sports show, C3J, Zone, Cass. Shout out to everybody that we collab with on some real. But hey, y'all know the deal. Y'all come back tomorrow. I'm the Wild Card Mind. That's my homie right there, MJ from NJ. And we're going to chop it up with y'all again, man. Peace and love. Y'all have a good, happy hump day.
Come on. Silent Hill TV, yes. Hitchhikers. Yeah, smoking so much dope, I'm seeing traces. Visual lasers load across the scene is dangerous, aggressive like behavior. Couple monsters from my neighbors, resisting human nature. Persistently getting greater, bloodshed like the Terminator. Fire up the green, I need it, increase the dopamine. Feel better, so I kill better, doped up for cocaine. Booming like I never had a home, so I'm all alone. Smoking bones down the chromosomes till the filter's gone. Suffocating under heavy pressure, the signature marks are the cornerstone of a nigga that's ready to spark. Like the pathway through the treacherous, wonderful dark. Searching for a lost spark, curators of a lost art. Desperately holding shit together until it falls apart. Blood starts to pulling up.